Well, this one is interesting, guys. You might want to fasten your seatbelts for this one. I was told that they have, Lord, I hope YouTube will allow me to say this. They have hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Happy Healed Relationships. If this is your first time, you are welcome, and if you have not done so already, please subscribe to this channel and leave a like if you enjoy such kinds of content. Today I'm going to be talking about why girls or women love Congolese guys, or let me just say like Congolese guys. Okay, it's not every one of us that like them, but I have noticed that many people, they go head over heels for Congolese guys. So yeah, I did my mini research and I got some answers for people who have dated Congolese men and people who broke up with Congolese men. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what I found in my mini survey. Are you ready for this? Before we get deep into this, I want to put a disclaimer or something that I heard somebody saying when I was doing this survey of mine. She said that it's not really about the country that somebody comes from, because you know, we tend to have this stereotype that, oh, men from Zimbabwe are like this, men from Congo are like this. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the individual and their own personality. So in as much as, yes, people are affected by the environment and whatever culture they grow up in, we have to look at a person individually as who they are, not because of what we heard about their society or their country or whichever continent that they come from. So I'm going to read to you guys what I found. Okay, so the first thing is, people say that many of the people that I spoke with, they say they are actually gentlemen, you know, they can open doors for you, you know, bring out a chair for you to sit down. They just know how to treat women. So in my own personal experience, I have seen it to be true. So I don't know if there's, and obviously there's somebody who has to argue about this fact, but many people have attested to the fact that Congolese guys, they know how to treat women nicely, okay? And somebody said that they have good family values. Again, this is one common trait that was between people that I asked. As a matter of fact, guys, I need to tell you that I was talking to people who don't know each other, and I just told them that I'm doing a research. Some of them, I didn't tell them that I was going to do a video about it. So the reason why I asked people who dated Congolese people or who are actually with Congolese guys is because I wanted to get first-hand information. Okay, yeah, so good family values is another thing that was mentioned. The other reason was Congolese guys can be committed to marry. Like, let's say you are dating a Congolese person, there are higher chances of you getting married. Like, most of them, the person who told me this was from Jinhua in China. So they were saying that most of the people that are in relationships, they usually end up in marriage or something like that. Like, they make it happen. It's not like some people from some countries that we know that they'll just say, oh, babe, let's just go with the flow, man, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, this is one thing that I found out. Okay, I'm just a messenger. And then the next thing is, well, Congolese guys, they can cook and they have no gender roles when it comes to maintaining the home, which means they can do household chores. And I found that very interesting because the people I know from my country, the men I know actually, they are not usually into this chores thing. Like, they believe it is for the women, which is not wrong. I mean, it's the normal thing, right? But from the people that I talk to, they say that Congolese guys, they're like, they don't really mind. They can, cook, prepare a meal for you, say, oh, babe, are you hungry? Can I cook for you? Unlike other men. Well, I'm not here to criticize anybody, guys, but this is just a collection of what I had. And well, this one is interesting, guys. You might want to fasten your seatbelts for this one. I was told that they have, Lord, I hope YouTube will allow me to say this. They have big genitalia. Okay, so it was not only one person who told me this. I heard it from a couple of people who said they know how to move their waists. Okay, so apparently it's not only the dancing, it is also in the bedroom. Okay, like sexually they are so appealing. That is what I heard. Now obviously this cannot be reason for you to get on with a Congolese guy just because you've heard people say so, because I mean, you might never know. Like I said, it comes down to an individual. So you might be like, oh, but I know somebody who didn't even know anything about that. So okay, this is just like a stereotype, and well, you should not just run with it. Okay, cool. So yeah, let me see the next one that we have here. Yeah, they will spoil you with money. That is another thing. Actually, the spoiling with money thing, I have also had it very popularly with Nigerians. Yeah, like Nigerians, they like really spoil, like all out. Okay, yeah, so I will talk about Nigerian men maybe later in another video, but today we're talking about Congolese men and why people like them. Fortunately, also they have good morals and they fear God. That is another thing that I heard from my little survey. Okay, and I want to say that this information might be biased because I got the sources. The sources are in China, like people who have dated and met people from Congo here in China. Okay, so it might be different for other countries. I really don't know because, well, I can safely say there's nobody that I know in those countries that are with Congolese people. Yeah, except for people who are in China. So it depends. Okay, so now let me talk about the negative side of them. Now, this one was not really intentional because my question was, why is it that girls like Congolese guys? And you guys, you can clearly see that there are a million reasons why a girl will be attracted to a Congolese man, right? But somebody also told me that in as much as they can do that to you, spoil you, treat you like a lady, give you money and give you attention, they have a tendency of cheating. Yeah, the person was even giving me a real life story of like at least a few men in their campus from Congo who were seeing one girl, giving her all she wanted, and yet after that going to meet another girl in another city. Wow, that is some wild thing right there. But well, yeah, I was so surprised because she told me that, well, they can give you fake love. So you might think, oh, I'm in love. My guy treats me like a queen. And oh, what more could I ask for? Meanwhile, that person is seeing somebody else. And she said she didn't see it once or twice, which means that, well, the type of people that she mingled with from Congo didn't really represent the country well. They have a lot of drama, like you hear a lot of stories, they are loud. They can meet up as a group, like they're a whole community. If they go to a place, they usually, congregate to become one big family. If they are eating, they'll eat together. Like I say, this is information in China. So I don't know about other Congolese people in other countries or grown ups. We are talking about usually many of them here are just students, okay, or people who are working, just young people. So please take that into consideration. So yeah, I think those were the common traits that I got. about Congolese guys. But guys, as you can see, there's a lot more about the good part of Congolese people. And finally, on the negative aspect, some of them, they are not much into foreigners. Yeah, like they don't like dating outside the Congolese. I don't know if we can say that is a stereotype really, because I have seen multiple people marrying foreigners. So I think that sometimes they just come up with excuses to like let go of the relationship. It's just an excuse, like what Irene was saying previously when she came on this channel. Yeah, because Irene, as most of you might know, is married to a Congolese guy. So, yeah, to wrap it all up, guys, these are the reasons why many girls like Congolese guys. They fear the Lord. I mean, it's every girl's dream. God fearing man, isn't it? Good morals, family values, treating you like a queen, giving you money, being good in bed. I mean, what more can you ask for? Right? So yeah, if you are there dating a Congolese guy, let's just hope that he is genuine, and I'm sure that you have seen all these traits in him, and oh, of course, except for the negative part. Now I want to give a disclaimer and say I am just a messenger. Okay, I just came to share what I found out from the streets to share with you. Not really the streets, but like from different people. And mind you, these people have dated or are currently with Congolese guys. So, well, I think that, yeah, you can bet on a Congolese guys. Like, they're also good looking. I mean, yeah, it goes without saying. So, yeah, that's just about it. Well, like I said earlier on in the video, this is just a stereotype. Every country, every region, every society has a stereotype. Like, for example, Chinese people, they think that if you have a small mouth as a lady, then you're more beautiful. I mean, I don't know, but that is just a stereotype. They also believe that like the whiter the makeup, the more beautiful it is, which doesn't make sense to me, but to them it's like, wow. So you see, we can say that Congolese guys are everything, but to some individual who is watching me out there, the person might say, hell no, or the person might say, oh, those negative things, they are not correct, which is, of course, understandable. I mean, I'm not here to argue with anybody, but well, at the end of the day, I think that you should know your person individually and know what they are about. Get to learn them, get to know them, despite of their country's stereotype. Anyway, guys, before you finish watching this video, please do well to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you have not yet done so. Okay, other than that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.